Challenge Rift 31, this is the Barbarian class, and we're using Raekor set Furious Charge build. Let's have a closer look. So clicking on the soul mirror gives us all the details that we need here. So full Raekor set. Looking at the Raekor set, obviously we're going to be using Furious Charge a hell of a lot. And what happens is when you use Furious Charge, each time you use it, your next Fury spending attack, which in this case is Hammer of the Ancients, the damage is increased by 2800%. And it stacks. You can stack it up as much as you want, but each time you use Hammer of the Ancients, it'll use 5 of your stacks. So maximum damage you can do is 2800% times 5. It's still a hell of a lot of damage if you can get your Furious Charge stacks up, but that's basically the aim of this Challenge Rift. Get your stacks up, so when you come across elites, you've got those stacks, and the super uber Hammer of the Ancients damage will just destroy elites, and you can keep on moving real quick. Now, oddly enough, this player only has one legendary gem equipped, Bane of the Trap. For some reason, he hasn't opted to go for a gem slot in his neck piece or his other ring. Very strange. He's also got a couple empty, well, he's got a few. He's got 3 empty slots here, 1 in his chest piece and 2 in his pants. Not sure how this player doesn't have some sort of gems to put in these slots, but anyway, it is what it is. We're still going to do this. Canai's Cube, the Gavel of Judgment, Aquila Cuirass, Band of Hollow Whispers, Skills, Hammer of the Ancients. So aside from Furious Charge, this is our primary damage dealer, particularly with elites. Furious Charge does do damage, it does a lot of damage as well. However, when we get at least 5 stacks up, we dump Hammer of the Ancients. That'll use 5 stacks of Furious Charge, and it does a hell of a lot of damage. Like 2800% times 5 is what it will do. Just keep in mind that each time you do cast Hammer of the Ancients, if you have Furious Charge stacks up, which will be in the bottom corner here, you can actually view them, how many you have, it will take 5 away. So each Hammer of the Ancients will use 5 stacks. So we don't want to waste those stacks damaging enemies for no reason. Try and save them for elites. It's very critical to get an awesome time in this Challenge Rift. Furious Charge, one of our primary skills that we'll be using, obviously generating those stacks for extra damage so we can just dump it on elites. Threatening Shout, handy to taunt enemies to come and attack us. Battle Rage for some increased damage. Ignore Pain, because this is quite a squishy Barbarian, so every now and then when you come across elites or very large packs, if you're taking a lot of damage, just activate Ignore Pain and that'll help you out. Wrath of the Berserker for some extra damage as well when you come across elites. Passives, we've got Ruthless, Brawler, Nerves of Steel, Berserker Rage. So like I've already mentioned, what we want to do, the main objective here is to get your Furious Charge stacks up. So charge through mobs leading into your elite packs and then just dump your Hammer of the Ancients into elites and boom. Your orbs will come out, collect your orbs, keep going. It's easy enough talking about it. Let's go and do this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so when we get in, just start Furious Charging straight away. There's an elite pack right here. Get a few stacks up, and then Hammer of the Ancients. Bang, dead. Simple as that. Keep an eye on your stacks. Run through the rift a few times. Just get used to a little bit. You can kill all this trash if you want to. It's optional. Here's another elite that we're working on. But the more stacks you have built up for the elites, the better. And it won't take you long to get to the next elite pack most of the time. They're pretty close together for the most part. But to save some time, just, smash some trash. Smash some trash along the way. And just be careful, try and target as many mobs as you can with your Furious Charge. Because if you spam the hell out of it and just spam that button, you can run out of Furious Charge and that will slow you the hell down. You don't want that to happen. Just get a good rhythm going, charge, charge, charge. Don't just go charge, because then you just run out of charges and then you'll stuff up. But you'll see, it's a learning experience. You'll see what I mean. I was never a big fan of the Furious Charge Barbarian when I was playing a Barbarian. I don't know why. It's just not really suited for my playstyle. It's just have to be so careful not to run out of Furious Charges. It's just wasn't fun for me. Ranged classes are what I like. But having said that, it's changed a little bit, I think, since I've played the Furious Charge build, and it seems a lot better now. And there are different variations you can go with. Oh, yeah. kind of miss playing a melee class. Maybe I'll play a monk next season or something. But anyway, back to the gameplay. So we've got a pylon now. Definitely want to use the advantage of this pylon to get these 2 elites here before we enter the next doorway there. And be very careful with elemental damage. See all that acid on the floor? That really damages us a lot. That is when you want to time your ignore pain if possible. I managed to, get through this Greater Rift without dying. When you get used to Furious Charging, you'll be fine. So, there's a couple elites here right off the bat. And see what I mean? When you have your stacks up, your Furious Charge stacks, Hammer of the Ancients does so much damage, it really just helps you move through really quickly. But I'm not going to try and get some awesome leaderboard time here. I need to go to work. I've got one more video that I want to record for you all. An awesome Demon Hunter build. And when it comes to the route, there's not really... The maps aren't all that open, so what you see me doing is probably the best way to go about it. There's no hidden elites anywhere, there's nothing big and open, there are no big and open maps, it's just pretty much what you see is what you get. Alright, we're nearly there, so what I'm actually aiming to beat right now is my previous time, not the 6+ minutes that the original runner ran. We're going to do this in 4 minutes something. So the original runner really must have been having a snooze at some stage during the rift. That was awesome. Had 2 elite packs there, which has really saved us a lot of time. So now when the Rift Guardian pops, we'll take him out. The Rift Guardian is a little bit... So Wrath of the Berserker is down, which is unfortunate. So if you can, time your Wrath of the Berserker so you can activate it during while you encounter the Rift Guardian. It'll definitely help you down him a lot quicker. Now I'm going to waste time getting my charges up and Hammer of the Ancients on him, so either way we'll get there. If this guy used some gems a little bit better than what he did, it would have been a lot easier. Alright, that is how we do Challenge Rift 31, 424. Now, that was just sort of like a relaxed run. I wasn't trying to get some fantastic time. You can definitely plan your route out, plan how you do your stacks, your Furious Charge stacks, and then if you can get awesome stacks, get straight to the elites and then just down them with Hammer of the Ancients, you'll definitely get an awesome time. But all in all, no one is going to have much trouble beating the time. This week, I'm just holding up my current tradition of doing these Challenge Rift videos for you all. When I don't do them, people question, Bannick, how come you haven't done a Challenge Rift video this week? So I'm just going to do them every week. Occasionally, they'll be helpful. Sometimes maybe you just want to come and see me. So here I am. Hello. New hairstyle. Shave the beard down. What do you think? And occasionally you might not be familiar with the class and you just want some hints and tips before you go in there wasting time. Regardless of what brings you here, you're more than welcome. As always, subscribing here is optional. The button is coming up. I definitely appreciate any new subs. If you click that button, you're the best person ever and I will be your friend for all eternity. If not, that's okay. Just come back and visit your creepy uncle.